Wildebeest can be found in various places of Africa, south of the Sahara and open lowlands and woods. Wildebeest populations in East Africa undertake the year's largest long-distance migration, seeking new sites with high nutritional value to support their development and growth. However, this isn't that easy. Wildebeests are one of the largest herbivores in southern and East Africa, and they serve as the primary prey for large carnivores such as hyenas, lions, leopards, and wild dogs. Wildebeest frequently graze on the wine grasslands, with plentiful food supplies. Mixing with zebra herds and other herbivores, their clustering approach lowers the risk of predation and hides them from hunters. During the dry season, their desire for water grows, and with millions of individuals, the potential of encountering predatory crocodiles is very great during the dry season. They extend their grazing time by roughly 100% because wildebeests require a lot of water to digest their meal. They like to dwell on depth meadows with plenty of water, although wildebeest nutritional preferences are the same in both the dry and rainy seasons. The latter was more discriminated. All food and water sources in this area have been depleted due to the searing heat. They are being forced to learn to adapt in order to survive in this hard and arid environment by burrowing, camouflaging in the deep, and storing the quantity of body fat that is most needed for them. The animals will be able to restrict the loss of water vapor in their bodies, and wildebeest species just need to consume enough grass to last a day to survive. The extended dry season steadily degrades life here, resulting in death and carnage amongst animals as they battle for a few remaining food and water resources. Wildebeest need a lot of water every day. After 1 to 2 days, they drink between 9 and 12 liters. Not only the herbivores, but also the hunters had to look for a way to survive. They are hungry for days to search new regions. Wildebeest traversed 800 to 1,600 kilometers over several days, moving constantly and attempting to conserve energy. The new territory promises a rich existence, with plenty of food, and millions of wildebeest are ready for a massive river crossing. They are afraid of dying in the Mara River. They approach the river with a troubled and watchful expression on their faces, but there is no other option. They must cross the river to get the plentiful food that awaits for them on the other side when the wildebeest herd has to cross. Fast-moving rivers and steep rocks in the river, where vicious crocodiles await. It is a difficult trek. Typically, the herd's leading wildebeest will be in charge of crossing the river to ensure the herd's safety while traveling, ensuring that there is no danger to the herd, pulling each other across the river. As the Mara River swift flow hides many dangers, the crocodiles that are still active convert to hunting mode and wait patiently. The river quickly becomes a mass migration, and the wildebeest form a line to cross it. Suddenly, the entire herd rushes into the river. The clean water turns brown, and the entire woodland is moved. The wildebeest frantically use all their might to swim to the opposite side, motivated by their fear of encountering the crocodile. A big number of wildebeest successfully crossed the river, while the remaining ones scrambled for position in order to safely cross the river without encountering crocodiles. The wildebeest crowds together in an attempt to be the first to successfully cross the river, despite only thinking about survival. In crossing the river, the wildebeest herd becomes disorderly, ready to step on each other to secure a place for themselves. Now that the wildebeest herd is progressively dwindling, it's time to go crocodile hunting. When they start swimming across the river, the wildebeest has no choice but to keep swimming. Crocodiles will drown them if they are unlucky. To save the lives of the remaining wildebeest, the weak ones that fought their hardest may have to make sacrifices. The number of wildebeest that must die each year for this river migration is estimated to be around 250,000. There are numerous cases, including at the sastrade migrations. This allows the crocodiles to reach their prey with less effort and with the help of the herd. Crocodiles are observing how the wildebeest moves. They struggle miserably in the water, and the other wildebeest scares and panics the entire herd with a piercing roar. Under the murky water, the crocodile dives and slowly opens its sharp fangs to catch the wildebeest. Wildebeest panic and jostle each other to get to the shore. At this point, the chance of wildebeest can be hard when crossing the river is extremely high. Because of impacted wariness, they are forced to confront and accept the following stage by their survival instincts. The herd of wildebeest trampled each other in a panicked attempt to climb the final slope of the journey. They trampled each other and many are killed. The feeble ones left behind would perish, and they would no longer be able to fight. The unfortunate wildebeest, drifting with the water when they have lost all power, become a good target for hunters. After a ferocious migration, the river becomes a wasteland, with wildebeest carcasses drawn across it. Crocodiles are free to eat this incredibly filling feast. The crocodiles' empty stomachs are likewise fed. After several days of waiting, the dead wild bees that have floated to the surface have piled up and are foul-smelling. Vultures are true to the carcass. Vultures with excellent senses of smell may detect carcasses thousands of kilometers distant in the air. They are always present during predator hunts, waiting to feast on the leftovers. The wildebeest long trip seems to have come to an end. Not only that, but when they arrive in the new area, they will confront numerous hazards. On the savanna, lions are notorious predators, always lurking in its ambushing on the coast. Despite the fact that these wildebeest have absorbed the effort of crossing the river, their endurance allows them to only attack the lion head-on or flee. The wildebeest herds had just crossed the river, so their stamina is nearly non-existent, and they can only flee away from predators. Female lions often hunt more than male lions. However, male lions will assist in the case of enormous, large prey that requires power. Because the male lion's nature is more aggressive, he will usually not pass up an opportunity to hunt. A herd of wildebeest is pursued by a lioness. It snatches up its prey rapidly, yet this is a dominant male wildebeest. It will not be easy for this lioness. The lion assaults the wildebeest body on a regular basis of grabbing and biting the place next to tire them out. When hunting alone, it appears that this lioness has a disdain for her prey. The wildebeests are enraged. They retaliate against their foes with the research, sharp horns and supple strength. The lion will not give up, since it has been waiting for this moment for a long time, and it is also very hungry and requires the protein provided by its victims. The lioness refuses to surrender. It accelerated to catch up with the wildebeest. The wildebeest have progressively absorbed the fatigue. By this point, the lion leaps to pounce and thrash the victim, while the wildebeest muster all their last might to fight back. The lion takes the prey by the neck with a powerful bite and goes deep within, paralyzing the animal's breathing system. And for this lion, the payoff is well worth it. After a long day of fasting, it enjoys a substantial supper. The unfortunate wildebeest had to endure a long and difficult journey to its new home, and luck was not on its side.